Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Immerse, and today, this is not like your regular stuff that you usually see on my channel. It's League Play. I did say I was gonna start to do League Play, but I'm just gonna help you guys out right now by showing you guys my class setup. I do have like the extra slots class, but if you don't have that, don't worry, I got your back because I have classes for, oh my God, let me turn off my Skype, for like people that don't have like the extra, slots. So pretty much we're gonna start off with hardpoint if you do have them. Pretty much what I like to use and what everybody likes to use is the MSMC. Why you want to use this gun has it's really good for range. It's really like you're gonna win every gunfight unless you're not really that good and you verse another MSMC. And but for my um attachments, I'm using laser sight because in those close gunfights I no scope a lot because I jump. And for my second one is quick draw because you always want to have the advantage when it comes to aiming for gunfights and other stuff. So that's why you want quick draw. The perks are really simple. This is pretty much the same for every hardpoint class. It's going to be lightweight and flat jacket. Flat jacket because I don't like it when people throw nades at me. It's really annoying. Or even have war machines. And that's what you need to watch out, and that's why flat jacket's really helpful. Toughness is if you're, let's say you're running to the hard point, you get shot. This makes you recover faster from the shot to make you have a bigger chance of winning that gunfight. So toughness is gonna be the perk you need on every class, which isn't a big problem because the only other good perk on this like little place, perk 2 place, is cold blooded, but you don't really need that except for surge. Okay, my last class is extreme conditioning. If you want, you could also change that to tac mass, but I like extreme conditioning because I like to get to that hard point fast and rotate fast. And for my secondary, I like to have um, like a B2-3R because I feel that it's the most overpowered pistol ever, which I like. And it takes sometimes I even one burst people with this, which I really like about that. And trophy system for my tactical because I hate people that throw EMPs nonstop and on hardpoint, in which you will always get into matches with them, and it's really annoying. So I just get a trophy system. All right, next it's gonna be a MSMC quick draw. Same thing as I said last time. Why you need it? Long barrels because I usually use this for Yemen because if you're wondering why I have a shotgun for my secondary on Yemen, it's because that one hard point where it's really cramped in that, and shotgun's really good for that. But long barrel, the name pretty much says it, for you get long range, and my perks are lightweight, toughness, and extreme conditioning. Simple enough. Trophy system to stop the concussions and EMPs, and I got my I really love this. I will not be surprised if they ban shotguns from League pretty soon because they pretty are overpowered. But I have a laser sight Remington. You could use the KSG, but I prefer Remington because I think it's just a lot more better with its accuracy and stuff. And laser sight because if you're gonna scuff jump and win those gunfights, and with the no scope, you want the laser sight and MSMC, obviously. So next is going to be Scorpion. I love this class. Scorpion, quick draw, and laser sight. I already told you guys why you need those attachments. And this I don't have flat jacket on is because this one's for slums or stand. Actually, I like to use it for standoff because instead of having flat jacket as my other second perk for one of them, I have dexterity. Because I like to in standoff. If you're trying to get into warehouse or granny, you need that fast jumping just to beat them. So yeah, I got lightweight, toughness, dexterity, and tac mask. I might change this to extreme conditioning because I just want to. And concussion from I have concussion for my tactical just because I like concussioning like on top grandma for you can just like get them out. They don't have trophies, and you get a better advantage. So concussion for that. Perk 3 greed. Sorry if I'm not saying the wild cards. I kind of forgot about that. Secondary is a cap. I like to use the cap for close range. It's really good. If I'm out of ammo, I just switch to that fast, and it'll pretty much beat out an M8. So another for M8s, if you like to anchor, well, this is your class. You're gonna have flat jacket, lightweight, toughness, and dexterity. It's not really a gun. It could be a gunfight class, but I like to anchor with this class. Perk 1 greed. Pretty much all I have is quick draw and a reflex. You could put a stock instead of a quick draw if you don't really care about your aiming, faster aiming. If you don't really care about that, go ahead and put it stock or grip, whatever you want. I prefer stock. But the reason why I have red dot and quick draw is because I I mean this gun has a little bit recoil, but it doesn't really have that much. So I don't, and it has good accuracy without the stock and foregrip, which I can handle with. And that's pretty much why. And anchor classes is pretty much what you want to go for. And I rarely use this class, but if I do, it's going to be on Yemen. Um, it's an AN-94, one of my favorite assault rifles. There's not really that much good assault rifles. What I have is red dot and stock because I do not like the accuracy with this gun without stock. It really annoys me because I don't know. I just always lose my like far back like long range. I always lose it. It's really annoying. But secondary B2 3R, same shablam. And then I got lightweight, flat jacket, toughness, tac mask, and then a grenade just for those times when you think you need a grenade if they're not running flat jacket for hardpoint. But next, we're going to move on to search and destroy. Search and destroy, it's kind of the hardest to make classes for because you don't know what to use, especially when it comes to rushing. But I love to rush. I'm not really the guy that sits back, but I'm going to show you guys my rushing classes. First class is the MSMC, quick draw, long barrel. I usually use this class for express or standoff, but I don't really use it for express, my bad. But we got lightweight, toughness, dead silence, and extreme conditioning. If you're wondering why you want dead silence, I think it's one of the best classes when it comes to search and destroy because a lot of people run awareness, and if you're not running dead silence, they can just hear you running in the train or something. It's just really annoying. So that's why you want to run extreme conditioning. For my tactical, my secondary, I have a B23R and a concussion just for if I'm rushing express and I want to like stop their terminal, I'll throw a quick concussion and just wreck. And perk 3 greed for dead or extreme conditioning. And this is pretty much the same thing but different guns and no secondary. This gun wrecks on express. I'm talking I go freaking 9-0 on express with this gun, and also on meltdown this gun wrecks. What I got for my perks are lightweight, toughness, extreme condition, dead silence, same thing. I do not have a secondary. Instead, I switched out with the Semtex and the tactical. And MP7, it's starting to be my favorite SMG. It's kind of getting over that MSMC because the MSMC has been really letting me down lately in my gunfights, and this gun just really wrecks everything. What you want is a quick draw and a laser sight. Perk 3 grade, forgot to say that, but pretty much, since it's S&D, I don't know if you would need a laser sight. Instead, you could maybe run a long barrel, but I love laser sight because when I usually rush, I scuff jump. Makes it a lot more easier. After that is the DSR. You could put dual band, but lately a lot of people have been running cold-blooded, which is not really good, but I like the normal. You know, just having nothing. I put CPU. If not that, you can have dual band. Whatever you prefer. I prefer no dual band. Just for, like, I don't know, I do better without it. And then for my perks, I have lightweight, toughness, extreme conditioning. If you're wondering why you want extreme conditioning with the sniper class, because you want to beat everybody to the spawn shot. If you're not going to beat them to the spawn shot, you're pretty much screwed unless you don't go for the spawn shot. And extreme conditioning really helps out. And dead silence for my other one with perk 3 grade. I also have overkill and an MSMC with quick draw. Why I choose quick draw is because it really bumps up my accuracy, and just pretty much is if I ever need it, it's good. Quick draw. If you don't like quick draw, then I put laser sight or long barrel, whatever you prefer. And then for my other class, and this is my like layback class, you know, I don't feel like rushing today. You're always gonna want to run an M8. Period. Like this gun, like it's just freaking amazing for anything. My perks are flat jacket, toughness, and cold-blooded. I run cold-blooded because I don't want the snipers with the dual band to see me. Because I really hate it on meltdown when they throw smoke and they just freaking hard scope with their dual band. It really gets annoying. Then I have dead silence for nobody can hear me. As you can see by the perks, this is not a class you want to rush with. It's a class that you want to sit back in the catwalk or something with on express, or pretty much just if you're the guy on your team that just likes sitting back. But I forgot to say, I also have primary gunfire there and perk 2 greed. My next one is the AN-94. This gun does work on express, and I don't really see it do it. It does work on standoff, but I usually only use it for express and meltdown. What I got in this is red dot quick draw stock for the better accuracy, and quick draws because I love using quick draw with red dot on my assault rifles. It just makes it so much faster. It's kind of what it does. And then for my perks, I have flat jacket, toughness, cold blooded, and dead silence. Pretty much the same thing with everything. Perk 2, greed, and primary gunfighter. Next is CTF. I usually am a runner in CTF, but if my team is not like sitting back, or if my team's like not watching the flag, I will do that. And I got the best class for it. But first three classes are going to be SMGs. If you don't like running, I wouldn't really have SMGs. But first one is MSMC, quick draw long barrel. Lightweight, toughness, extreme conditioning, dexterity. Why you want dexterity is because when you're running the flag, it really helps out if you're on standoff and you're like running back alley and your team says that like statues are cleared up and your cutouts all cleared up. You just want to jump over through deli and shit. It's just really simple. I love dexterity, and I also have a smoke grenade because let's say you're the only one running the flag because you have no communication on your team. Smoke grenades really help because like, let's say you're just running through slums, you're running brick side, you're gonna want to throw a smoke at the fountain, which really helps. That's what I always do. B23R for my secondary, just in case I run out of ammo in my clip for this. I just swap out that B23R and one burst them. It's sick. This is another one of my favorite classes, Scorpion. My attachments are quick draw and fast mag. I like fast mag because his gun sprays through ammo and you're gonna be reloading all the time. My secondary is a B23R. My first perk is lightweight. My second one is toughness. My third one is extreme conditioning and dexterity. Pretty much the same thing for everything except for attachments and guns. And smoke grenade, it just, like I said, if you don't have like communication on your team and no one's getting your back, just throw smoke and you're good. Perk 3 greed. That's pretty much it for this class. My second one is my MP7 that does work. Quick draw long barrel. This is your class that they have a freaking sentry gun and no one else has EMPs on your team. You're gonna take it out. So pretty much 2 EMPs. You might be going overboard, but they might have a trophy, and EMPs kind of take out trophies sometimes. Perks: lightweight, toughness, extreme conditioning, dexterity, same shablam. Perk 3 greed. Okay, this is your class you want to set back with. It's MAA1 with red dot quick draw. Secondary is a B23R. Classes is flat jack because if you're camping flag, people are going to be throwing grenades at you all the time. It's just unreal. Cold blooded doesn't. I don't really think you need this. I don't even know why I put it on, but I just use it for safety reasons. Toughness where you can win your gunfights easier, and then tactical mask because if you're camping flag, you're gonna be getting EMP'd and concussioned all the time. It's just really annoying. And for my tactical EMP grenade, perk 2 grade, B23R, like I said. And this is a class if they have 30 freaking or like 10 trophies back there. I don't even know how much you can have. If they have like 10 trophies back there and they have a sentry gun, it's really annoying the crap out of you. I rarely use this.